And now let's get to WWE's 205 Live Review. Show from March 26, 2019. Basically the same venue, same place, basically from SmackDown Live. Like, for example, in Newcastle, Connecticut. Nigel McGuinness, Vic Joseph, and Aiden English are commentators. Different commentators, basically. So, this won't take long, folks. So let's get to it. The Lucha House Party. They welcome everyone to SmackDown. I mean, not SmackDown. They welcome everyone to 205 Live, to say. And they were talking some jibber jabber, and then they say it's Lucha time. And I was just sitting there, and I was not impressed, not entertained, not having fun. And all of a sudden, Drew Gulak, Jack Gallagher, and Humberto Carrillo come out to have a 6-man tag team match. Match itself, decent. And then basically Humberto Carrillo is gonna go for a moonsault, I believe, off the top rope to Kalisto, but then Drew Gulak told him, no, you can't do that. No flying, no flying. And that distraction led to a slew death by Kalisto knocking off Drew Gulak off the apron, pinning Humberto Carrillo, and get the 3 count in the win. So Lucha House Party wins. And I didn't care. But I did care about what happened after the match. Because Humberto Carrillo looking all pissed off and upset that Drew Gulak caught, distracted him and not let him do what he wanted to do. And Jack Gallagher was trying to calm things down and everything. So there you go. We get Kayla Braxton interviewing Mike and Maria Kanellis about Mike Kanellis' victory last week and everything, about Maria Kanellis getting involved and all that. And then Maria Kanellis, making this, excuse that, that he's a great wrestler and everything. And then also Drake Maverick shows up, the 205 general manager, and talks about, basically it's going to be a rematch for. Oh, sorry, I thought I saw something. Of Mike Kanellis versus Akira Tozawa. And since Maria Kanellis is going to be in his corner, basically in Mike Kanellis' corner for Akira Tozawa, D. Brian Kendrick is going to be in his corner for next. I'm assuming that's going to be next week's match. I'm assuming. And I didn't care. Then we get Brian Murphy. He was at the Performance Center in Orlando, Florida. He says, he's not gonna be there, at Connecticut where Tony Nese is at, because he's doing this to protect the main, their match for WrestleMania, where it pertains to the Cruiserweight Championship. And all of a sudden, as he's talking, because he's at the Performance Center, and we see a couple, guys from the Performance Center walking away because they're closing up anyways. They're finishing up, and all of a sudden I see Tony Nese there. Like, wait a minute, I thought he was at 205. I thought he was at 205 Live. And as soon as I saw him in the background, like, wait a minute, that's Tony Nese. And like, because the lights were kind of a little off like that, and like he's still there. I'm sorry, I meant to say he was actually there. I'm like, okay, and all of a sudden he attacked. He goes right after Buddy Murphy as Buddy Murphy was talking. And also we got these guys that were there. They was breaking not the fight and everything. So yeah, I enjoyed this. That was pretty cool. I wasn't really expecting Tony to be there, at the Performance Center. Because I was convinced by Buddy Murphy that he was at 205 Live, in Connecticut. And that was it. And that's basically one of the things I did care about on the show here, because this is the only build for WrestleMania for these two, Buddy Murphy and Tony Nese, leading to WrestleMania pre-show. And plus, I'm excited to see this match too, Buddy Murphy and Tony Nese. And then we get to the main event. I meant to say Ariya Daivari versus Cedric Alexander. And I say to myself, why is this the main event? Not against these two, especially to Cedric Alexander. I'm saying to myself, why is this the main event? Sure enough, Oney comes out, and I say to myself, why is he coming out? And he's looking disappointed. He's next to commentators, but he don't want to sit with them or even talk to them. He wants to sit by himself. He takes off his jacket, and he shows a shirt that says "Oney Rules." And I say to myself, what's going on here? So the match began. Match itself was decent. All of a sudden, match started picking up to being pretty good. Cedric Alexander go for his Tope con Hilo. onto Ariya Daivari near the commentator, and Orinoco's acting like he was gonna get hit with it. Yeah, because when I'm standing on the side, I'm gonna just move away, or flinch basically because Cedric Alexander was landing on me. Yeah, I thought just the way it was done, I thought that was stupid. So, anyways, so also Cedric Alexander accidentally knocked his jacket off the commentary desk. And then Orinoco's like, wait, he was like getting angry and pissed off that that's my jacket you knocked off and everything. Cedric gets distracted because of that. As he put Daivari back in the ring, and Orny keeps distracting him, saying that's my jacket you knocked off, like what's wrong with you and all that. I'm like, okay, so now I get why Orinoco is there. It was for Ariya Daivari to pick up a win over Cedric Alexander being distracted, and sure enough, that's what happened. He rolled him up from the win. So Ariya Daivari defeats the former cruiserweight champion Cedric Alexander. And then Orinoco attacks Cedric Alexander, and they start fighting a little bit outside the ring. We get a couple of officials coming out there to break it up. Also, Orinoco with one punch knocking out Cedric Alexander. And Orinoco and by the way, and as this all going on too, by the way, Orinoco was saying basically yelling and at Cedric saying, "You took my dream away," so that was basically where we're going to WrestleMania, even though it's going to be on the pre-show anyways. And don't let that fool you, folks. Where we're to WWE. Just because they say that these cruiserweights are going to a Royal Rumble or whatever pay-per-views they'll be doing for these cruiserweights, don't fool you. The pre-show doesn't matter. Like they said at Survivor Series, from the, when they were talking about when they said that the pre-show doesn't matter. So don't let that fool you. Just because they're going to wrestle before WrestleMania starts does not mean they're going to WrestleMania. You can if you need more proof of that, Neville, Austin Aries, their match at on the pre-show DVD came out. That match was not even featured on the DVD. And that was one of the greatest matches that WWE has had for WrestleMania, but it was on the fucking pre-show. But anyways, that was the show. So it was only 2 matches on the show. My overall for the show, but and by the way, the match itself, I was like whatever. But and Orinoco's that interested me a little bit because I'm thinking about some women. So he's gonna be a heel now, even though he's teaming up with Danny Burch and they are a tag team, a babyface tag team, and now Orinoco's just gonna be a heel. Oh, so we're gonna do this whole thing with 205 Live is a different platform than NXT. It's the same fucking company. I don't know if that's what they're gonna do, but we'll see what happens with that. But that being said, 4 out of 10 by the way. This I thought the show was not that exciting to watch anyways. So let's just give it 4 out of 10. Hopefully next week will be better, especially next week where it pertains to Buddy Murphy and Buddy Murphy and Tony Nese, I meant to say. So there you go. That being said, basically this was your 205 Live review from March 25th, 2019. I almost said 2018 there.